m26, yeah. Get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Watch this run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so raw. It's so
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40, fight, 6. Ready?
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this. You're covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. To the sideline, he's got it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Watch out, yellow. 43. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Princely Umemi-Ellen.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. He's running it right on the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia, going against Glizz,
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's the design run. They're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. This a 39-yarder. And they fake it. He makes the grab.
Oh, I swear to God, you're so trash, bro. Yo, that shit's hilarious. You're really trash. Yo, this guy has no scheme or nothing. Just whatever works.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call.
I felt that.
Listen,
But
they're
I mean,
taking
yo,
3
this guy's
points
not that
off
trash.
the board by just willing to
He did it.
attempt this, and then, well, you got to get great execution. But
And the kick is
You get
missed,
it.
but
Wow.
there's a flag on the play.
Yo.
Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Now they'll try the extra point again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. All lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. And he's caught after a game about 2. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
that's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Young looking to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. This gets forward to around the 29. It's Azarie Thomas making the stop.
17.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
To the air on 1st down. Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Here we go. 10 black. Striker. 3-3.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that win, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, he feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Smith red. Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Young. He connects downfield. So he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He's got it. It's in close.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
Blue, 32 seconds.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Viking 18. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And it's incomplete.
This ass
First down on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd.
His own would have fucked up my whole thing.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Set. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they drop it with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19.
They'll run. Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready.
Same quarterback run here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that forces them to 4th and goal. They are passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown.
Oh! Yo!
Take a second quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
Yo, what's the whole point of having the cloud fat right there?
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight
Throwing off his
plays
back
and
foot.
just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
Dude, how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Jesus, if he can run again. That was crazy. 4th down, y'all really gave him that? Throw off the back foot?
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Throw off the back foot was crazy.
Here we go.
Can't believe they gave him that.
Black. 95.
So he threw it off his back foot. Accurate pass from his back foot.
It's Young. The throw
Still
here on
got it.
first. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Bullshit is that.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready. Watch out now. 52.
Dive play straight ahead. He's able to drive that trial about a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back.
This offensive line is getting set.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
10 cycles.
They're going for it. Young. They connect for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down in a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
43 right. Come on. Check.
Play action now. Young. Looking to his fullback now. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 52 points. Ready?
Here's Young again. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Young working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice game on top of it.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Set. Black 40. 22 needle. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Headed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hold the ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 80.
Going again on second. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19, Lion. Hey, Smash. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. Far out line. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 70 Lion, Cougar 19.
Line up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
The design run. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Up and ready to put it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, Young. Completed over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready! Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Beetle blue. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Running back motions right.
Set.
They're looking to throw. Looking slant route. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Eagles get to it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
65. Here we go. Strike.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll go play action. It's over the middle, caught by Reed. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go.
And throw here on 1st. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco.
Listen on the fucking screen, bro. Scout that shit. Go.
The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Fight. Pass right. Ready.
Young to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now.
Running it now out of the gun. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Here we yellow. Line. Line. 90.
Back to the well again. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. It's Young. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Running this one left. Gets it to the 15. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Stephanie.
Now come out throwing. Chased out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On the set.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, roll.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Get some space around midfield. Still has some space inside the 35.
Fucking bad, bro.
And he gets it in. Touchdown.
Yo.
The Eagles take a 13-point lead.
They're really getting the ball out in a second.
ETN, the touchdown.
1 second difference. That's it. Hey.
Dicker
That was
checks
easy.
out the extra points.
Ball
And the
out.
Eagles double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Right, number 7. Let's go. Yellow, 22.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready?
On play action, here's Young. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. You try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Hits his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 31-yard line.
Young working from the gun. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete.
Oh my God.
This drive.
This shit is funny. Everyone getting hurt too.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Elliott connects there. And that gets him back to within 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He's keeping it, and he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. 19, driving 60. My man. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19, 18. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick.
From the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now here he goes. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down run with Brooks. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 34.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready?
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Watch out, man. Come on.
They'll go and play action. Young. That's going to be an incomplete pass.
Fucking long ball. Come on, bro.
This one misses the tight end.
Sit on that, bro.
And now they face second down.
Jesus, you a traded
Those
QB.
passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again.
Oh, yeah.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
22 seconds now. Ready?
Looking to throw. Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Working quickly here.
Second and 6 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Again, it's Young. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ready. Yellow. 22 plastic. 6.
Here's Young again. Brought in close to the 8. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Panthers
Ready?
will
Go.
line up for
33.
the two-point
Yellow.
conversion.
Set.
To the air, yet again, Young. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th.
32.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
Yeah, okay.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. 18. Go.
Drive starts with an
You
option.
make
Right
it.
side.
Humble, boy. What are you
This
up
drive
to
quickly
QB?
headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's running with the QB. Why can't y'all knock the ball out of here?
Save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on, come on. Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70, Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Big gain downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield.
This nigga's
taken out of bounds. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside gets the job done.
Clearing them out.
Let's go here on 1st. He's loaded another one up. And he's got it. It's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, the offense wanted a spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Let's go now. 68, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
New quarterback on here. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Hold it ready.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Start. Viking 18.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It is caught left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here's 6. Mega. 60 red. Ready?
I'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
22 meter. Claws red.
First down, Young. Complete. Oh no, the ball is loose.
Take that.
The fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Ready. 52 blue. White. Set cut. Set.
Here's Young on first and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran about the luxuries are up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Okay, ready.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They'll come out throwing. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
I'll throw it. Here comes the screen for ETN.
I know where the fucking screen is going, he still can't get to.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly.
Yo.
Eagles only up by a few.
It's nuts.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get up. Go win him, go win him. Cougar night. Go.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He has this down to the 34. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on the 2nd down.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Ready.
Shitting me 10 different screenplays.
Come on. Set.
Couldn't stop any of that.
7 Pirates.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
70 Rangers.
Looking to throw.
Bro, I'm right fucking looking at that. They still don't get to it.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice, continue the series.
Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready. Bronco.
Back to throw it. Taken in by Smith. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Go.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Young. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And of course, it's a throwaway.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again to throw on 2nd. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Hey. Hey.
Put that on that beat.
Monster!
Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the brick. Talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats, the monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing to say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time. It's tricky.
Tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is that? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use
assume
on your own.
They offer,
And let's but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all. But we don't quit.
You keep on
Rock, shock, cause this is it. Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay.